Hello, good morning, everybody. This is the Great Big Parkrun Quiz. This is quiz number, wait for it, 20. Quiz number 20. So apart from New Zealand, all of us have been paused for at least 20 weeks. Who knows how much longer? Maybe not that much longer. You never know. Right, parkrun.me/quiz20. That's right, Russ. Russ is... You'll be able to hear Russ today because I've lost my headphones, or they've stopped working. So say hello, Russ.
Good morning.
That's Russ, who is usually in my ear. There's Mary here as well. Do you want to say hello, Mary? There's quite a few. I made her spill glue. How did I make you spill glue? By saying good morning. No. I wobbled. Did I? Yeah. Well, I'm very sorry for wobbling you. I'll wobble you again a bit there. I'm hoping Matthew gets up today. Are you up for... Oh, do you know what I found for you, Mary? I found some, look, sellotape. Were you not looking for sellotape earlier? Mary and I were watching Friends this morning. Is that really inappropriate for a 6-year-old? Like, there's no swearing or anything. Anyway, that's what we were doing. Good morning, parkrun.me/quiz20. Right, here we go. If you're new to this, is there anybody who's new to this? If you are, you can fast forward the next couple of minutes if you're not watching live, because we just go through. What we do is we go through last week's leaderboard, country by country by country. And even though, as we say every week, Parkrun is not competitive, if you're walking, jogging, or running, this really is competitive. You don't want to finish last here, but you have finished last if you are American. The USA, nul point. Actually, not nul point, 4 points. 4 out of 15 was the average score for US Great Big Parkrun quizzes last week. Then Italy, not a good week for Italy. 6, 7 for Germany and Eswatini, 7.5. France usually win. France, 12th place, with 8 or 11th equal with Finland, South Africa, Australia, Canada. A rare decent week for the UK. 7th place, 8.6 out of 15. If you are new, Mary interrupts a lot. Sorry about this, yes? Wait till next week or the week after when we'll have the cousins all staying. It's going to be mayhem. Yes?
I stuck
a glue and sellotape.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, she's making a book today. Mary is our 6-year-old, and she writes a story which she reads after the answers. Where did we get to? A decent week, a decent-ish week for the UK. 8.6 out of 15. Ireland, 8.9 in 6th place. New Zealand, 5th, 9.4. That's very good. Very good. Then 10, Sweden and Poland. And joint top this week, or last week, Namibia and Russia, with 12 out of 15. Mind you, only one person played as Namibia and only one person played as Russia. But well played, both of you two, because you won-ish. You won joint. You won. You did that 1981 London Marathon thing where you crossed the line holding hands together. Right, now where are we? Is Russ still on the phone? Are you still there, Russ? Russ is there. Good. We have a little nod in some of the questions to Mary's Great Big Flowers quiz that we had after the quiz last week. Do you remember your flowers quiz? Yep. Would you like at 3 minutes past 9, because we start at 5 past, to go and wake up your 14-year-old brother in a particularly hilarious way?
Well,
I would
my speaker doesn't work.
No, just go. No, that was a very funny one. Just go and jump on him.
No,
Okay.
we're not gonna wake him up.
I'll go and wake him up.
No.
Because he does the quiz with us. He's like part of our team. We're the 3 park runners in our family. Him and me on a Saturday morning, you and me on a Sunday morning. I won't start without you. Okay, I promise not to start without you. But you don't normally join in the questions, do you? You can do. Sometimes. Okay, we won't start without you. But hurry up. Mary's off to wake a 14-year-old. Good luck, Mary. Mind you, 9 o'clock. After 9 o'clock, it's a high time they woke up. That'll have done it. The slam will have done it. Parkrun.me/quiz20. Oh, thank you, Erica. We love the flowers quiz. Good morning, Michael. It's working now. Or was it not working? I don't know if that was me or the link. But anyway, glad to see that it is working now. Should have been at Landy Rock this morning. Good morning, Sarah and Lisa and Ian and Paula. Right, we're going to wait for Mary to come back, and then we're going to start. We're going to wait for Matthew to arrive, although he can come anytime in the first 5 questions because I recap them. Parkrun.me/quiz20. So on that friends with a 6-year-old, could someone just say Matthew is getting out of bed? Excellent. Could someone let me know, is that inappropriate? Is it okay to watch? It was quite a lot happened in our episode of Friends, didn't it? So it was the morning after Monica and Chandler got married and Rachel's pregnant. She found out who the father is. It was Ross at the end of the episode. Joey proposed to almost everybody. So a lot happened in that episode.
Joey proposed to
Yeah, he did. He proposed to Phoebe and he proposed to Rachel.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yes. No. Obviously, spoilers. Wingman Neil. But who hasn't watched Friends?
Dad, that's it.
You haven't watched Friends. Okay. Well, I've ruined season 8, episode 2 for you. Sorry about that.
Dad, but
Oh, actually, the whole thing, because Monica and Chandler get married, which you wouldn't know for like 6 or 7 seasons. Yes, Mary, we're about to start. Everyone, we're about to start.
But when he gets married to Rachel, he says to
When he gets married to Rachel.
he says give the ring back.
Oh, yeah. He proposed to Phoebe. Phoebe said yes, took the ring. Then he realized that it wasn't Phoebe who was pregnant, it was Rachel. So he proposed to Rachel and said, can I have the ring back? That's exactly what happened. Well done. So you understood it. I'm not sure that's a good thing. Right. Okay, everyone, are you ready? Parkrun.com. Parkrun.me. That's right, Russ, isn't it? /quiz20. It's almost 6 months worth of these. I have a shout out too. From Nick Tyler, can we have a shout out for everyone at Newent Parkrun UK? There are not many of us, but I can't wait to get round our course again. And so say all of us. Nick, good morning, everybody at Newent Parkrun. A joke. Yes, it is a complete joke. Okay, round 1, general parkrun knowledge. Is everybody ready? Here we go. How many parkrunners are there with the surname? Do you want to read this? What's that word say? Flower. How many parkrunners are there with the surname Flower? 178, 265, 323, or 400? What do you think? It's a flower question. You should answer the flower questions. 178, 265, 323, 400. I'll tell you, it's Mary now knows. Question 2.
I was gonna guess the answer.
Were you?
Because it was the lowest one.
The lowest one?
I think.
Yeah. Lowest or the highest? One of the two. Or one of the middle ones. Okay. Question 2. Oh, it's another maths question. It's another maths question. So concentrate, everybody. Are you ready? Maths question coming up. We sort of like these, don't we? What distance has a family of parkrunners covered? What distance has a family of parkrunners covered? If, concentrate, Mum has completed 14 parkruns, Dad has completed 7 parkruns, and their 2 children have each completed 3 parkruns and 17 junior parkruns. I'll give you that one more time. Mum, 14. Dad, 7. Kids, 3 each and 17 junior each. 154, 203, 247, 282 kilometers. Give you another little second there to work it out. All right. We like that. Which is the nearest ones? I think this is quite easy. Which parkrun is nearest to the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt? Yeah, actually, is it easy? Yes, it is easy. Is it Etna Parkrun in Italy? Is it Louis Trichardt Parkrun in South Africa? Is it Omeya Parkrun in Namibia? Or is it Parkrun Stavropol in Russia? Does it come up in Cyrillic on your answer forms as well? Which parkrun is nearest to the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt? Etna Parkrun, Italy. Louis Trichardt Parkrun in South Africa. Omeya Parkrun in Namibia. Or Parkrun Stavropol. Oh, Stavropol. I don't look like two L's there. Stavropol in Russia. Good. Question 4. Matthew, fresh from his bed. Good morning.
Question 4 is Matthew.
No, question 4 is not Matthew. That's Matthew. He's your brother. You live with him. Right. Question 4. How many parkrun events have been staged more? Oh, good question. How many parkrun events have been staged more than 500 times? 30, 40, 50, 60. 500 times is 10 years and counting, isn't it? Basically. Yeah, I think they probably were testing my Russian, and Russian didn't really cut it, did it? Good morning, Annie X. Yes, they are testing my Russian. They're testing whether I really do have a Russian degree, which I really do, but it's not really testament to Russian degrees generally, the fact that I have one. How many parkrun events, question 4, have been staged more than 500 times? 30, 40, 50, 60. Good question. And question 5, what's the least common first letter of parkrunners' surnames in the English alphabet? I, Q, X, Z. I think there's any parkruns beginning with X, are there? Oh no, that's not the question. I just read it out. Listen, concentrate, Alexander. Question 5, parkrun.me, morning, /quiz20. What is the least common first letter of parkrunners' surnames in the English alphabet? I, Q, X, Z. Parkrunners' surnames, not parkruns. Least common parkrunners' surname, first letter. I, Q, X, Z.
Dad?
Don't feed your... Okay, no, do actually. Do you think...
No,
we fed him last night.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I did feed him. Daddy,
Sorry, everyone.
this hamster looks like
Freddie.
Lucy.
Lucy. Okay. Don't know who Lucy is.
Lucy's Tom's.
Oh, okay. How am I meant to know that? Right. Quick recap of round 1, especially basically for Matthew. Do you like your half vision in, half vision out? Can you see yourself?
No.
Yep. That your preferred position. Okay, are you ready? How many park runs are there with the surname Flower? How many park runners are there with the surname Flower? What have you gone for?
Is it like flower spelled? Is it
Flower spelt like flower. Flower spelt. Oh no, FLO, like Mary's flower quiz, not flour to make bread. I wonder how many park runners there are with the surname Flower, FLOUR. I'm going to go none. I don't know anyone called Flower like that. But anyway, 178 265 323 400. Question 2. Concentrate. Ready? Maths question. What distance has a family of park runners covered if Mum has completed 14 park runs? Can we do that quickly? 14. Dad has completed 7. The 2 kids have each completed 3 and 17 junior. So 14 plus 7 plus 6 park runs and 34 juniors. Right, leave that with you. Which park run is nearest to the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt? I think this is easy, but I kind of know a little bit about this sort of stuff. But I wonder, is it easy? Is it Etna Parkrun, Italy, Louis Trichardt Parkrun, South Africa, Omeya Parkrun, Namibia, or Parkrun Stavropol in Russia? Which one have you gone for?
I'm gonna go for the Russian one because you know about Russia a lot. And you said you know about this.
In Egypt, okay. In Egypt, though, we've been to Egypt. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine to get that wrong. How many parkrun events have been staged more than 500 times? Can we get on with it? I feel like I've been waffling a lot. So can you finish your story? Is that okay? How many parkrun events? Question 4.
Spell it how you think.
Just spell it how you think it's spelled. What was the word?
Stolen.
Oh, no, yeah, that, however you want to spell that, that's fine. How many, it's one of those words that it doesn't matter. How many parkrun events have been staged more than 500 times? Question 4. And question 5, I promise to get on with it from now on. What's the least common first letter of parkrunners' surnames in the English alphabet? I, Q, X, Z. Right. Round 2. You voted on the thing over there to keep going with this. You've got some white fluff on the left side of your head as I look at you. I can't see it. Oh, is it there? There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Michaela. Well, you voted to carry on with the parkrun names round. So here we go. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? Not a real parkrun name. It's another flowers one for you, Mary. Rosebud. Rosebud Parkrun. Is that real? Roses Parkrun. Is that real? Tulips Parkrun. Is that real? Or Wildflower Parkrun. Is that real? I sort of hoped all of those. Those are all nice parkruns. Nice sounding parkruns. I'm sure they're nice as well. Of course they are. Which of these is a real parkrun name? And this comes from Rona McIntyre from Haddon Forest Parkrun. Rona, have you asked questions before? I suspect you have. Platypus Creek Parkrun, Kangaroo Trail Parkrun, Koala Forest Parkrun, Wallaby Track Parkrun. Is a real. So 3 aren't. Which of these is a real? Platypus Creek, Kangaroo Trail, Koala Forest, Wallaby Track. They all sound cool too, don't they? Good morning, Paul. Everyone's saying good morning, Paul. PSH is here. Have you missed 7 questions, Paul, already? I'll go through them very quickly for you at the end. Question 8. Parkrun.me/quiz 20, Paul. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? Question 8. Barry. Oh, I like this a lot. Okay, I need lots of a supplementary. Russ, do you mind? I'm going to need lots of supplementary information here. Barry Curtis, Glen River, Emma Wilson, Thomas Mills. So 3 of those are real. And because there's no Alice Holt. There are Alice Holts who'd parkrun, but none of them have parkrun to Alice Holt. And I think we found out last week, didn't we, that no Glen Turner has parkrun at Glen Turner. I mean, I might have given away a little. Or Glen River, sorry, or Barry. I can't remember. I cannot remember. I know the correct answer here. So I'm just going to shut up and move on to question 9. Which of these is a real parkrun name? Good morning, Martin Bishop from Tring Parkrun. Compagnia di Corsa Parkrun. Gratuito settimanale tempo Parkrun. That means free weekly timed. Mura di Lucca Parkrun or Mura di Torta Parkrun. Compagnia di Corsa Parkrun. It's not B because that means free weekly timed. Gratuito settimanale tempo Parkrun. Mura di Lucca Parkrun or Mura di Torta Parkrun. Don't know what the others mean. Question 10. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? Oh gosh, here we go. Eki, Glema, Strikamerkinu Parkrun. Vaksin Kanava Parkrun. Parkrun Jeziora Gorne Ketsin or Yodogawa Kasenkoen Hirakata Chiku Parkrun. Isn't it interesting? There's only 2,200 odd parkruns, and there's so many interesting names. You'd think that we knew all of the names, but us sort of people who are in and around parkrun. But there's so many every week. I get surprised by parkrun names. So 3 of those are real. Okay. You can see the answers on your sheet. So question 6 was which is not a real parkrun name. Question 7, which is a real parkrun name. Question 8, which is not a real parkrun name. Question 9, which is a real parkrun name. And question 10, which is not a real parkrun name. Thank you, Claire. Presumably you were talking about the Italian one, not the maybe Polish. I'm going to say Polish, question 10. Polish, Russ? Oh, is question 10 Polish? Sorry, I was on mute. Morning. Oh, Russ has been eating his breakfast. Yes, it was. Polish question 10. What did you have for breakfast? Boiled eggs for breakfast. On message, happy eggs. Obviously. Yes, of course. Round 3. True or false round. Question 11. To mark the royal wedding, a special parkrun event was arranged at Windsor Castle with more than 500 people taking part. Is that true or false? Would that be the Harry and Meghan wedding? I was there. We were broadcasting from there, from the park just outside Windsor Castle, where if it happened, this parkrun would have happened. Didn't happen. So is that true or false? To mark the royal wedding, a special parkrun event was arranged at Windsor Castle with more than 500 people taking part. Is it true or false? Question 12. Oh, it's another one. Clare Valley Parkrun takes place in South Australia, but there are no registered parkruns named Clare Valley. There must be a Clare Valley, surely. How many parkruns are also names of people? How many park runs are also names of park runners? That might be a question next week. But for the time being, true or false, Clare Valley Parkrun in South Australia, but no registered parkruns named Clare Valley, true or false. Question 13. The total distance of all parkruns in Africa combined is more than 1,000 kilometers from Queen Elizabeth Parkrun in the UK. Good morning, Queen Elizabeth. You've written loads, Mayor. You call me Dad, I call you Mayor. Quid pro quo. I don't know what that means, but it's Latin. The total distance of all parkruns in Africa combined is more than 1,000 kilometers. So that means there would be 200 or more parkruns in Africa for that to be true. Question 14, Question 14. There is a weekly series of 5K events. Here we go. Good morning, Tom. Tom insists that this joke is not getting old, and we all agree. There is a weekly series of 5K events exclusively for mechanics called Parkrun. I don't even get that. But anyway, true or false? We have exhausted all the options. And last week we nearly had a naughty word. So, yes, Paul, it was bad, but we don't know why it was bad. Where is the joke in Parkrun? Is it the fact that car starts it? Oh, car. Oh, okay, it is that. It's that, Paul. Okay, good. Morning, Tom. You keep going with these, Tom. There's a weekly series of 5K events exclusively for mechanics known as Parkrun. Good. Tom, maybe I'll give you a call this week. Between us, we can come up with a new joke, a new kind of thing. Yes, it is dad joke quality. No, it's not. It's much worse than dad joke.
Next week you should do one that's actually real.
That would be fine, except I don't think that there are any parkruns that are exclusive to jobs or people, or at night time or something like that. And even if they were, they wouldn't be called Dark Run or Parkrun. That's terrible, Tom. Call your agent. Okay, yeah, you call mine. And question 15. In the first full calendar year of Parkrun in 2005, so for the first full year of Parkrun, October 2004 to October 2005, less than 1,000 different people took part. Is that true or false? Less than 1,000 different people took part. So what are we on? Nearly 7 million now. First full year, less than 1,000. True or false? We do need to put the brakes on these puns. No, we don't, Tony. Morning, Tony. We don't need to put the brakes on the puns. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe next week there'll be something hilarious, but I think we may have exhausted stuff that rhymes with park. I think we may have done. I'm going to think of one. I'll text you. Can I text you instead of your agent, Tom? Right. Okay. And a very quick, just for Paul. This is just for Paul's benefit. We did one just for Matthew's benefit. This is just for Paul's benefit. The first 5 questions. How many park runners are with the surname Flower, Paul? That's question 1. Question 2. Question 2, it's B. Question 3. Which parkrun is nearest to the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt? How could you say? How could it be Russia? Question 4. How many parkrun events have been staged more than 500 times? And question 5. What's the least common first letter of parkrunners' surnames in the English alphabet? Okay. What have we got? We've got some 10s. We've got a 6. We've got an 11. Can anyone beat Hillary with 11? Another 10. Or a couple more 11s. Douglas and Stephen. Gabrielle, 11. No, Toby, 7's not shocking. It's average. It's poor. Oh, 12. Stuart's the new leader with 12. Bethany, 14. 14. What have we got? Here we go. The Alexanders. What are we playing as?
4.
Back to form. We got 4. Has anyone got worse than 4?
I got 0 on round 1.
0 on round 1.
1 on round.
Well, there's a 13. We had a 14. No one's worse than 4. Claire with a 5, and she calls herself pathetic. If you're pathetic, Claire, what are we? 9 for Timperley. 23 out of 15 for Ian. Yes, well done. Well done, Ian. Yes, 4. Yes, 4, Tom. But we got your question right. Thank God for your question, actually. Right. Answers. Oh, thank you, David. 4 for David too. Oh, Robin with 3.
Yeah.
We like Robin. Okay. Question 1. How many parkrunners are there with the surname Flower? The answer is 400.
I knew that
You did know that.
because I was about to say answer, but you just told me what I was about to say.
Well, you didn't. Well, I did. I was going to tell you the answer. And then I said, do you want to have a guess? And then you said no. And then I said 400. And you said, I was going to say that. And then you said, because that's the lowest of the 4 numbers. Yeah, that's how it worked. Anyway, your story coming up. Question 2, the maths question. So we have a family of parkrunners. Mum's completed 14. So 14 times 5, 70. Dad's completed 7 plus 35. 105. 2 children who each completed 3 parkruns, 6. 100. What did we say? 105. Yeah, 105 plus 6 is 30 kilometers. 135, and then 17 junior parkruns, which is 34, 68 kilometers. So 203. That's how you reach 203. Yes, good question, Bethany. How did you do, Paul? 9 out of 10, Sarah. It's out of 15. Question 3. Which parkrun is nearest to the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt? I thought that was obvious. It's Etna Parkrun in Italy. Yeah, it sort of did, Jazz, but then it sort of hurt my head too. Morning, Jazz. But then I quite enjoyed working it out loud with people watching me. Question 4. How many parkrun events have been staged more than 500 times? The answer is 40. And question 5, what's the least common first letter of parkrunners' surnames in the English alphabet? Thank you, Tom. I thought it was very good too. The answer is X. Is the answer X? I've actually put a little mark next to Q and X. Rosemary is also 3. Russ, is it X? Russ, fresh from his boiled happy eggs, confirms the answer is X. Okay, good. Question 6. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? Tulips. Tulips doesn't exist, but that means that Rosebud Parkrun exists. Where's that, Russ? Oh, we always go through this. In the meantime, John did question 2 on a spreadsheet. I don't really understand spreadsheets, obviously. So Rosebud Parkrun is in? That's in South Melbourne. Rose's Parkrun is in? This might take a while. Right, we'll move on to question 7 and then we'll come back to question 6. Which of these is a real parkrun name? Wallaby Track Parkrun. I sort of have, but I'm struggling a little bit, Mary, to be honest. Wallaby Track is a real parkrun, and I'm just going to guess, without even reference to Russ, that that's in Australia. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? Emma Wilson Parkrun. So that we're on to something here with parkrun names and names of parkrunners. Yes, I know we can hear us because my Rob. Good morning, Rob. Yes, we can hear us this week. That's because my earphones don't work. So Russ is you know where Barry Curtis is? Barry Curtis is in Auckland in New Zealand. Glen River, Emma Wilson. Emma Wilson is not a real parkrun name. Here you go. Pleasure. Glen River's in what? Sorry, Cork in Ireland, and Thomas Mills. There must be loads of Thomas Mills. Sorry, hang on. I'll do it this way around. Hello, Thomas Mills. In Suffolk. Thomas Mills is in Suffolk. I'm going to say that there must be some Thomas Mills who've done Thomas Mills. But this is for next week. Questions for next week. Well, I'm going to put you back on speaker now, Russ. Which of these is a real parkrun name? Mura di Luca. So, Compagnia di Corsa means something like running group. I'm pretty sure that gratuito settimanale tempo means free weekly timed. By the way, cracking free weekly time podcast this week. The lovely, the wonderful Rachel Burden, former colleague of mine and friend. And equally lovely Kirsty from Parkrun, and me and Helen. Morning, Helen. Morning, Tom. Yes, we will. Next week's free weekly time is going to be called Gratuito Settimanale Tempo. Oh, and the more you say it, the more confidence you get with it. And it really kind of sings, doesn't it? Gratuito Settimanale. Welcome to Gratuito Settimanale Tempo. In fact, let's do the whole thing in Italian. Benvenuti a Gratuito Settimanale Tempo con Helen Williams. Oh, yes. Right. Mura di Luca is right. And Mura di Torta probably is a pudding. Is it? Wall of cake. Which of these is not a real parkrun name? The first one is not a real parkrun name. Does that mean anything? Eki glema sitr. It means don't forget your barcode in Iceland. Oh, are these all Iceland?
No, they're all different, actually.
Oh, they're all different.
Don't ask me what they are.
We don't know what they are. But anyway, the other three are all parkruns, and that one's not, because it means don't forget your bicycle code in Icelandic. Right, true or false? It's taking ages this week. Sorry. True or false? To mark the royal wedding, a special, obviously not, obviously that was false. A special parkrun event was not arranged at Windsor Castle with more than 500 people taking part. Yes, I am. 3 more questions. Clare Valley Parkrun takes place in South Australia, but there are no registered parkrunners named Clare Valley. That's false. There are Clare Valleys, and we'll find out next week if any Clare Valley have run Clare Valley. The total distance of all parkruns in Africa combined is more than 1,000 kilometers. That's true. There are how many parkruns in Africa combined, Russ?
225.
There are 225. So it's not a lot more than 1,000 kilometers, but it is more than 1,000. There is a series of weekly 5K events exclusively for mechanics known as Parkrun. Yes. And question 15. In the first full calendar year of 2005, less than 1,000 different people took part. I'd have probably said that was true, and it's true. Less than 1,000 different people did take part. Yes, you're done. I'm done. Russ is done. Oh, should we go through the flowers quickly? Thank you. Well, this is all for you. This is for you and anyone who's still around. Oh, do we care where roses and wildflower parkrun? Not really. But the moment's passed. The moment has passed. Well, I'm going to go and say goodbye to Russ, and you can read your story and say goodbye to everyone else.
No, I read it to you too.
Okay, come on then. But come in, Vish. Come in, Vish, with your new dress.
It's
It's
not
not
new.
It is actually new.
Not.
actually.
It is actually new. You had one of those last summer, and you've grown, so we got you another one this summer. It's new.
It's stretchy.
It's just new.
It's stretchy.
It's just new. Right. Mary's story, everyone. Here you go.
A monster surprise.
Should we show the pictures or afterwards?
I can show the picture on the front. it, and afterwards I'll show the picture. It's the surprise. A monster made a surprise for his friends. He stole all of his friends' favorite treats and made more treats. They loved it. The next day, the monster, his next day.
There seems to be a little word missing here. What do you think the monster, his favourite treats? The monster made? Hid?
The monster. Oh, wait.
Had.
No, it was the next day. His friends.
Dear. Should we just read it out as it is? Or do you want to add a word now?
I don't know.
I would say had. I'd had.
Yeah, I'd had.
I'd had. I'd had. The next day, the monster had his favourite treats because they knowed.
Made it. Yeah, had. Or made. No, made. She's been.
Made.
Friends. That and the monster made that.
There's
It's made.
it's made.
It is made.
I think it would make sense with made.
It doesn't matter. Just put made in.
Well, I'll say goodbye to Russ while you do that. Russ, lovely to chat to you as always on a Saturday morning. Have a lovely weekend. Bye. Right. But we're still here. Are you not going to read it today? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Come here. Come and have a hug. It's all right. Oh, come here. Come here. It's all right. Of course it doesn't matter. Of course it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Do you want to say goodbye or shall I say goodbye today? I'll say goodbye today. Why doesn't Matthew say goodbye today? Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. There's a slight problem with the story. We forgot a word and it didn't make sense. And we're going to have a hug.